Well, the Eagles look to bounce back from last week's loss in Seattle as the Birds host the Green Bay Packers tonight in prime time. Ray Didinger of Comcast Sportsnet and Sports Radio WIP is sponsored by Pallades Florists, your local family florist. And Ray, last week before the Seahawks game, you said, look out for Russell Wilson, who is back to being Russell Wilson. Well, even though he's not playing at the top of his game, should we be scared tonight of Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, you should. Even though he's not having one of his great years, he's still Aaron Rodgers, and he's still very, very dangerous. And he's got a lot of receivers. Randall Cobb and Jordy Nelson and Devontae Adams. All those guys are dangerous receivers, and we know that the Eagles secondary has had their problems. So, and Aaron Rodgers, in addition to being a great passer, has a lot of the same attributes as Russell Wilson in terms of his mobility and his escapability. So he can get out of the pocket and get out on the edge and make some big plays. So, yeah, I think that I know the Eagles have been very good at home on defense this year. Teams haven't been scoring many points against them at the link, but I think that Aaron Rodgers is going to score some points. The Eagles are going to have to outscore him, which is going to be the challenge. But the advantage is that the Green Bay defense is really not playing very well. Their secondary is in tatters, and they're giving up a ton of points. So this is going to be an uncommon kind of Eagles home game in that I think it's going to be kind of a back-and-forth big play game, and it's going to be a high-scoring kind of affair.
Let me talk about the Eagles' offense for a second. They're starting to get a little banged up. Ryan Matthews and Big V are both out tonight. How's the Birds' depth on that side of the ball?
It's been stretched pretty thin. It looks like now you're probably going to have, in addition to what you mentioned, Darren Sproles has a fractured rib, and he's going to play, but I don't know that he's going to be able to play a whole lot. So this is going to be an opportunity for the rookie Wendell Smallwood to play. And he hasn't played all that much this year, but when he has played, I think he's played pretty effectively and pretty impressively. He's going to get the bulk of the carries in the backfield. And then along the offensive line, it looks like the Eagles are probably going to have to go with Alan Barber moving from guard out to tackle, and then Stefan Wisniewski is going to have to step in and play that guard spot. But they've played in those spots before, and Wisniewski, when he's had an opportunity to play earlier this year, played pretty well. So I think right now they're probably okay. This is going to be a game where, we've seen Carson Wentz, after getting off to a really hot start this year, his game has kind of leveled off, and he hasn't really had a 100-point game, 100 quarterback rating game in a while. But now I think he has an opportunity to do that tonight because the Green Bay defense, they've been giving up more than 30 points in each of their last 4 games, and that's a target that the Eagles might be able to hit tonight with the Green Bay defense that right now seems to be in full retreat.
Sounds good. Thanks, Ray. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Look forward to it, Jeff. Thank you.